What's up, everybody? I want to give you guys a heads up. This video is a repost. I pulled all my videos that I did of the Chinese mouthpieces down and condensed them into one video that's talking about Chinese mouthpieces. And I talk about why I pulled those videos down. Spoiler alert, the reason why I did that, to sum everything up, is that I cannot research information about what those mouthpieces are made of and how they're made. I don't feel confident putting out a video like that, encouraging people to buy these things, even though I'm not paid by any of these companies. I don't have any endorsements or anything like that, but I just felt very uncomfortable with that. This mouthpiece, however, is 10 bucks. It's acrylic. I can't actually research that. So this video is going back up. There's a lot more I actually want to do with this mouthpiece. It's a really unique looking piece. I actually want to take this to a tattoo parlor and see if they do some really nice airbrush work so I can get this thing decorated, polished up, and just have it be more of a decorative piece more than an actual playing mouthpiece. And also, in terms of branding, I just crossed 10,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. There's more that I want to do with developing my logo, having that on this mouthpiece. I have done nothing to this mouthpiece in order to get this thing to play. This is the way it showed up in the mail. That's the way I review everything. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I have something very interesting here. I'm gonna open this puppy up and let's see what we got. Okay, it's just in the bag. And in the bag like this. All right, so here we go. Semi-professional tenor, made in China. It's clear, and wow, I've never seen a mouthpiece. I mean, all the shipping that it went through, and it didn't come in a box and wasn't protected or anything. Okay, but for 10 bucks, this is going to be very interesting. Okay. Okay, I've used these different little background pieces of paper here just to see if this camera can focus in on this mouthpiece a little bit better. But as you can see here, it's got these super, really large rails that's here. It's still hard to see, even with the naked eye, but as you can see, the tip is kind of scratched up. The left side of the tip there is a little uneven from the tip on the right side. Plus, it's rounded. It's not squared off like most mouthpieces are, to better fit the reed. So I wonder if I'm gonna have to do some reed adjustments to get this thing to try to play properly, but we won't know until we play it. I don't know what's going on right there. Looks like there's some excess plastic shavings here. I can peel that off with my hand, with my fingernail. And it's got like some plastic dust in here. It's like I can kind of scratch off little pieces of it like this. This is rounded and that looks very uneven there. If we look at the inner part of this chin area, it's actually kind of thin, and you can see there's more just plastic shaving type stuff here. I'll probably wash this mouthpiece off and just try and make sure I don't get any of these shavings in my mouth. Okay, let's take a look at it from this side, even though I guess I don't really need to do that because this thing is clear, which I think is actually pretty amazing. Like, so far, I'm actually impressed with how clear this is. All right, there's a bunch of little miscellaneous scratches on it. Okay, so I'm gonna put my mouthpiece protector on here, because that's comfortable for me, and then we're gonna play this thing. But let's take a look at this facing curve, which looks short. Still got some little plastic shaving bits there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so right now I have this Timiy mouthpiece on here. It's clear. I want to make sure you guys can see what that looks like on the cork and with the mouthpiece saver on there like that. So this is my Van Dorn Red Box number 3 reed. I went to a stiffer one because this is a low tip opening mouthpiece. I feel like I'm only inhibited by the tip opening of this mouthpiece. I'm really surprised that it actually plays as well as it does. Okay, let me switch up to a V21, which is a stiffer cut reed. The V21 is going to be a stiffer cut, but 2.5 reed. Maybe not 4 octaves, but even still, I only feel like I'm limited by the tip opening of this mouthpiece. Let me play a little bit more. $10, man. I thought this was going to be the bottom, but apparently it's not. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am completely and totally baffled that this terrible $10 Chinese mouthpiece actually plays. And not only does it play, but it actually plays quite well. There are a lot of things that are wrong with it, but even still, it plays. Honestly, I want to go to a hardware store. I want to pick up some sandpaper, some sanding tools like a flat board, maybe a chisel or something like this. Get some tools like that. After that, I want to go straight to a hobby store. I want to get some non-toxic paint, maybe some non-toxic airbrush paint, and just start doing some designs on this thing and make your own little thing. I had much more success using the V21 reed than I did using the Van Doren Red Box reed. So with a couple of reed adjustments, maybe you can open the tip up or maybe even put on a stiffer reed. So you could hear how I easily almost had 4 octaves on this thing without even trying. And even still, just with a better or stiffer reed, boom, it's right there. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for you. Thanks for tuning in.